The truth is hidden, and survivors demand it now. In recent years, the name Jeffrey Epstein has become a symbol of one of the most disturbing scandals in modern history. Even after his death, questions refuse to disappear. Survivors, journalists, and the public are still asking the same thing: what really happened, and who was involved? Today, survivors are calling for the full release of the Epstein files, saying the truth has been hidden for far too long. Jeffrey Epstein was a wealthy financier with powerful connections in politics, business, and entertainment. For years, he lived a life of luxury, flying on private jets and visiting exclusive locations. But behind that image was a darker reality. He was accused of running a massive abuse network involving underage girls. For the survivors, this story is not about headlines or politics. It is about pain, trauma, and a long fight for justice. Many of them have spent years trying to be heard. They say that powerful people were protected while victims were ignored or silenced. Now, survivors are demanding that all remaining files be released to the public. The so-called Epstein files are a collection of court documents, testimonies, and investigation records linked to his case. Some of these files have already been released, but many remain sealed or heavily redacted. Supporters of full transparency argue that these hidden pages could reveal how Epstein operated and who may have helped him. So why are survivors speaking out again right now? Many say it is because time is running out. Memories fade, evidence disappears, and public attention moves on. Survivors fear that without pressure, the case will slowly be forgotten. New legal efforts and public campaigns are pushing governments and courts to act. One of the most disturbing parts of the Epstein case is his connection to powerful and influential people. He moved in elite circles, attending private parties and meeting famous figures. Survivors and investigators have long questioned how he was able to avoid serious consequences for so many years. Releasing sensitive legal files is never simple. Courts must balance transparency with privacy and legal rights. Some argue that releasing everything could harm innocent people or interfere with ongoing cases. But survivors respond that justice has already been delayed for too long. They believe that secrecy only protects the powerful. The media has played a major role in keeping this story alive. Investigative reporters, documentaries, and podcasts have continued to ask difficult questions. Public pressure has also grown, with many people demanding answers online and in the streets. This attention makes it harder for institutions to ignore the issue. Behind every document and headline is a human story. Survivors have to live with trauma that never fully disappears. Many struggle with trust, mental health, and a sense of safety. For them, the release of the files is not just symbolic. It is part of healing. They want the world to recognize what happened and to ensure that similar crimes cannot be hidden again. If more files are released, the impact could be huge. New investigations could begin. Old questions might finally get answers. But there is also uncertainty. Some information may be shocking, while other parts may raise even more questions. What is clear is that the story is not over. The Epstein case continues to challenge the justice system and public trust. This case is no longer just an American story. Around the world, people are watching and asking similar questions about power, abuse, and accountability. The demand for transparency reflects a larger movement against secrecy and corruption. Survivors' voices are part of a global call for justice. Like this video and support the truth.